Hey guys, how you doing? Chris Rod, suncitylawncare. This is second video in regards to the soil test that we had conducted, and what we're going to be talking about really quick is saturation levels. And because of certain compositions of your soil, whether it be sandy or clay, loam, whatever you guys are dealing with, what I wanted to discuss what's going on in my own backyard. And it's hard to tell on camera. Actually, no, you can't see it. Just my glasses, but you see the puddling right there. This is after a 20-minute watering on each zone. You see the puddle right back there, and then we have one more right here, and then you can see it washes off right here. What you guys want to do is try to avoid that as much as possible, and a lot of that is going to be dependent on your soil type and some of the results you guys get back from your lab test. So we have sandy soil systems. So we know that sandy soil systems has a high or a water holding capacity, as all soil does. And once it reaches that capacity, you know you've reached it, and then you get what? You get wash off, just like you see right here on the cement, okay? Now, what we also know is because of my soil test that came back, we have a high calcium, we got a low, medium, or moderate magnesium, but our content of salt, our Na is high, okay? So when I told you guys earlier when we did the video on the soil test results we got back, I told you I wasn't going to be doing anything. What I meant by that, well, I told you I wasn't going to be doing anything except adding organic material to the soil, because all my macro and micronutrients were sufficient, so I don't need to implement nutrients. What I do need to implement is organic material to increase the water holding capacity of the sandy soil system that I have in El Paso. And this is primarily the problem with sandy soil system. It's got no water capacity, no water holding capacity whatsoever. So you got to introduce organic material. And that way, the watering you do, which I only did 20 minutes, and I did each zone for 10 minutes, and then I cycled back. I actually gave it a period so that the water could reside, and I came back to do the additional 10 minutes. And even after that, I still have wash off. So what does that tell you? Got to add organic material to increase your water holding capacity. That is why I'm such a huge advocate of biochar. And if you don't know what biochar, one more time, it is a byproduct of a wood that has been burned without oxygen. And if you ever look through it or look at it through a microscope, it looks like a sponge. And when you soak a sponge, it inflates, okay? It kind of expands. That's what biochar does inside your soil system. So all I've been doing is adding biochar to increase our water holding capacity, okay? So, again, going back to the organic material, add your organic material. That's my goal for the season this year. And then moreover, to help with these watering, these spots where you see the puddling, is leveling, proper leveling. So what I've done is I've really saturated the soil today, and all I'm going to be using is our roller here, filled with water, 250 pounds. I'm going to be compressing the sand that we have and the soil that we've created over the past few years. I'm going to be smoothing that out. It kind of helps with the flattening of the soil, if you will, and, create or kind of get rid of some of those bumpy spots that I already know I have from mowing. And we're going to see if that has any impact on some of those low spots where the puddling is occurring. But essentially, that's kind of a follow-up video, if you will, in regards to our soil tests and the saturation levels and how I'm going to be curing this problem through the sod roller and through organic material. Outside of that, again, as always, don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, and give me a comment below if you have any questions on the process of how to do this. Check you guys later.